What's up, guys?
Hey.
Me and Rich back from a very successful
New
Jersey Comic Expo. Dude, high five.
You know what's the best part?
Do tell.
No traffic on the way over.
No traffic
on
at
the BQE, on the Gowanus, through Staten Island. You always hit, it's like we were talking about how Staten Island Expressway.
Right?
Oh?
The route number's like I think it's 451.
I don't know.
278?
278, I think.
Yeah,
278. But yeah, like we were talking about how the Staten Island Expressway is like the Van Wyck. It's equally as bad. You know you're sitting on that.
Fucking crawl through the entire thing.
Ugh.
And we flew there.
Yeah.
It was great. And we got there.
Quite literally, grew wings and just kind of flew over all the traffic. Now
tires rolled down on the Camaro and just flew.
Like Back to the Future.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. This convention was phenomenal. It was the first year that they did it, and it was so old school. It was, there's creators around for you to get autographs. More on that later. There was comic book dealers. There were toy dealers. There was Dynamite was there.
The best part, it wasn't crowded. There was no fighting. There was no lines.
No pushing, no shoving, no mouth-breathing, smelly fanboys. There were a couple of smelly fanboys, but they weren't constantly right next to you.
Yeah. And then who is it we bumped into?
We bumped into a lot of people today.
No, I know. Blondie.
Amber?
Yeah.
Yes.
When we bumped into Amber, we're standing in the middle of an intersection talking, the four of us.
Yep.
And nobody came, there was
nobody bothered.
Pushing.
We weren't in anyone's way.
Nothing.
You didn't have anybody yelling, "Nice place to fucking stop, asshole."
Yeah.
Like I would have done.
I was going to say that would have been me.
Totally.
But that's all right. But no, honestly, so good. So nice.
Man, guys, we had an absolute blast. You could walk back and forth at your leisure. I would say I highly encourage everybody to go to this convention, but that almost defeats the purpose of it not being crowded.
It does.
So stay the fuck home. But I really want them to keep doing this.
Free parking?
Free parking.
Who knew?
That shit ain't going to fly next year, guaranteed.
No. It's to be like, oh, wait, we can get $10 more out of these
I was going to say like $3, $4.
Nah, they're going 10.
Definitely.
But no, definitely it was really good. I know it's still on tomorrow. Well, no, they're going to watch this after tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll watch this here. But if you manage to find a way to go back in time and watch this before tomorrow, you can then go tomorrow, which would be your yesterday anyway.
When will the future of then be now?
Soon.
Okay. And if you happen to have a time machine and you get to go back, grab Pete and Isis, where we can go back into the 1960s and get a shit ton of those key books. And just kind of stash them away in a safety deposit box.
Honestly, at this point, I'll settle for going back and getting some key 80s books. How much money do you see turning out these Bronze Age books?
Forget it.
Ridiculous.
You were talking about
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Moon Knight's ridiculous. It's the amount that book has surged in the past couple of months.
And why? He doesn't even have his own book.
He's never been able to carry his own book.
No.
Iron Fist is going up. Luke Cage is going up. The first Jessica Jones, which even though that's a year 2000 book, give or take, that's skyrocketing.
Blade.
First Hellcat, because she makes an appearance in Jessica Jones, has gone from a $2 book to a $40 book.
Because she's in Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
But our first stop, as soon as we walked through the door, was to go to Mark Bagley, who was right there.
There was one guy in front of him
that he was doing a sketch for.
Yeah. In which he even said, at one point, he looks up, he sees me and Pete sitting there, and he's like, can you hold on one second? I just want to sign these guys' books for him. Really, I've met Mark a number of times. Unlike my experiences with Todd, who, even though, that was kind of cool, the fact of getting the drawing and everything, but no, Mark, I've met him a couple of times already. Always super nice. Mm-hmm. Always just really, really down to earth, really chill. Got him to sign my Amazing 700, which I've been on a mission for the last year and a half.
We're going to pop this up on screen right about now.
I believe I'm up to 18 signatures on here. And just to give you some ideas, Todd McFarlane, Mark Brooks, Terry Dotson, Luke Ross, Alex Saviuk, Tom Lyle, Eric Larson, Peter David, Humberto Ramos, just a couple of people.
Do you know anybody that you're missing still on that offhand?
I really want to get both Ramitas.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get Sal Buscema. I don't know if I'm saying his name right.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably say those are the three. I mean, of course, Stan, but we were talking $150 to get him to sign the book, and not even slab the book.
Because at this point, guys, it's not worth him to turn it into the CGC because that would come back with a green label. Yeah. And that's basically worthless. You could just wipe your ass with a green label.
Yeah. I mean, we talked the one thing about, probably at some point sending this to CBCS, but that's going to be like a $400 verification.
Easily. But it would make a nice thing in a frame.
Yeah.
Once you decide that you're done with it.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about it. I really have to say. I think once I'm
finished, if you really decide to go buck wild with it, you can have creators sign the interior and everything too. If you run out of room on the cover, which you're about to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a little space by Spidey's arm here, and on the other side.
Now, one of the guys that you had signed the book was Todd. What was his last name again?
Todd DeZago.
DeZago, and he and his guy Craig Russo are doing a book called The Perhaps Nots.
Fucking hysterical.
And
man.
It's basically like different monsters teaming up. Like there's a Bigfoot, there's a ghost, I got a vampire and everything, and a chupacabra is like their little mascot. He's like the comedy aspect of it. We have a separate whole interview with Todd talking about this book, and it sounds fantastic. I managed to pick up the first graphic novel. It's from Image. They're up to like 4 graphic novels now. I don't know how we managed to, how this slipped under the basement radar.
It's Image.
It is, I know. His business card is hilarious as well.
Yeah, there's a little hole right down here for where the chupacabra is pulling his pants down, and if you kind of just bend your finger there, you can make it into his ass crack.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's mooning you. It's really kind of awesome. So that was kind of really cool.
So what we're going to do later on is the Basement Crew is going to read this book, review it for you, and then we're going to give you a chance to win this book, which Todd and Craig were kind enough to sign right there. I'm not going to open it too much because I don't want to crack the spine of the book because we always want to send you guys some mint condition shit.
And the other cool thing about Todd was when he was signing my Amazing 700, the other thing that he said, and I was kind of like, wow, that's kind of cool, is he's like, I feel so honored to be on that book. And it's kind of like, that's kind of cool, man. Yeah. Like, even the what's it called?
Creators themselves
get like a little squeamish. And it's like, I'm on that book! And he was actually thanking me for even having him sign it. So that was kind of cool of Todd. So.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Ran into the dude who does all the Phantom variants. Picked up this nice Carnage #1 variant. Obviously, they're doing those McFarlane, Spidey variant homages, whatever.
Homage.
Picked up another one, which was the
Rob Liefeld
Cable variant, the New Mutants '87 one.
Where Liefeld is fucking doing an homage to himself?
Pretty much.
That's just lame.
It's a little funny and speaks volumes about his ego.
That's an understatement.
And fucking cream of the crop from this dude, I got the Alex Ross variant, the original Avengers variant cover for $25, guys. This shit is commanding upwards of $50 to $75 on eBay. Midtown wanted $100 for it. I got that shit for $25. $25! Yeah,
crazy,
bitches.
Man, crazy.
Of course, had to stop by my boy Gary. And I picked up, finally, a nice copy of Conan the Barbarian. This is a bit of a guilty pleasure.
Listen,
always
we
like
all got them.
And I got the first Howard the Duck.
We're going to tease my wife, Trish. We're going to bring that. I'm going to bring that back by me. I'm going to be like, hey, babe, look what I got. And, I'm going to show her the first Howard the Duck.
Your wife hates Howard the Duck.
She hates him. Oh, my God.
Why does she hate Howard the Duck?
I've tortured her with that movie.
The original
movie.
movie.
Yeah, I love it.
I do, too.
We watched it recently. Of course, recently could have been any time between now and like 6 years ago.
Certainly.
But recently. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why everyone... I still love it. I mean, like, I'll be the first to admit, the movie's terrible.
Of course it is. It's an 80s movie. It's phenomenal, though.
But it's just, there's something very endearing about that movie. It was just fucking great.
Leah Thompson was hot. Those fucking alien creatures were crazy scary.
And I still say Todd McFarlane got the idea for Violator from those guys.
Without a doubt. I fully agree with that.
I mean, I remember the first time I saw Violator, I'm like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. What else did you get?
I got a bunch of crazy shit. The beauty of this was, like, this is one of those conventions where I don't walk around trying to get, like, major super key issues. I just went and had fun.
Yeah.
Like, I picked up Devil Dinosaur #1 because
you could.
It's fucking Devil Dinosaur and
Yeah.
it was $5. I got Rom the Space Knight #1.
Because
I got New Mutants #1 for only $20.
That's a nice
This book
pickup.
is fucking shitting all over eBay.
I think Bob McLeod might be at the WinterCon.
Yeah?
Yeah, so if he is, you got to get that
Oh,
signed.
I bet you this commands a 9 or so. I don't need to go crazy for like a 9.8 or anything.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have.
Still a nice copy.
Yeah. I got Galactus the Origin because fucking Galactus.
Because he would have eaten you if you didn't.
I got the Flash TV special because this is a little piece of my heart has to go into that. Yeah. Little John Wesley ship action. I got the Mighty Avengers, which was just the Avengers title back in the 60s. Number 69, the first appearance of the Squadron Sinister.
Hold on. We know why you got 69.
Yeah, 69. They're in 3rd grade, you asshole.
Shh.
No milk will ever be our milk. I grabbed an Incredible Hulk 449, the first Thunderbolts.
You know, that was an issue that I didn't pick up way back in the day, and I really wish I did. For what was the cover price on that?
Like $1 or $2? $2?
$1.50.
Yep.
I wish I would have picked that up. Never did.
Yeah, and I got it for only $20. I could have easily got raped for more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, the first Amadeus Cho is going for like $70.
$75.
That's ridiculous. This book is in another run of Amazing Fantasy 15. So imagine trying to find that on eBay. That's first of all.
Good luck.
That's the fucking real bitch of it. And the
creme de la
cream of cream of the crop, to say it in English, I got a Jason X comic. Look at that chromium cover, motherfuckers. Look at that.
Back in the 90s.
It is shiny.
They're all jealous right now. They're like, why couldn't I get that?
Jason X holds the title, has the honor of boasting the greatest death scene in any horror movie ever.
That's the one I have not seen yet.
Really?
Yeah.
It's phenomenally bad.
Oh, I know.
You need to see it.
Yeah.
The liquid nitrogen death scene.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's the best one. Voted best death scene.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
All right, so I didn't go too crazy. I've been actually on my amazing chase. I'm down to 16, I think it is, that I have left. It was funny. You're like, so did you bring your list? I'm like, it's in here, man. When you're down that low,
you just
it's
know.
in here. It's that's where it's hiding. So I just kind of went.
You didn't knock anything off, though, did you?
No, I kind of went. I was walking around. I mean, there was one or two that I was kind of like, yeah, I could get something, but I mean, like. There wasn't anything that was like singing out to me.
Right.
But I did get Silver Surfer 34, The Return of Thanos. This was one that
I love that whole series.
Yeah.
Like every part of that Silver Surfer series, he was like at the height of his career at that point.
And it comes with a smiley face sticker.
You can't. No, it's nice.
Yeah, you know, it's only smiley. And
Who
happy.
was the creative team on that series?
That was Ron Lim, and I'm not sure. I want to say that was Starlin. Let's find out. Oh, I ripped the smiley sticker.
Oh, on the back of it, though.
That is... Ooh, this is horribly yellow.
You might find it in the back then.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Jim Starlin.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a great scene, too. Let's pop this up on screen real quick and show you guys Thanos on his throne. The Silver Surfer's kind of shitting a brick. And wait now, a moment to reflect.
It's got that smell.
Oh, yes, it
Let's smell
does. Yes, it does. Just dig your nose right in there.
Oh, it's got the smell.
That is the best part about 80s, 70s, 60s comic books, is they all get that musky book
Paper smell, yeah.
Yep.
Not one of my little chases that I've had down, but I have been kind of hunting down. There's those Spider-Man variants where they were all the white covers. Mm-hmm. The one I'm looking for the most is Amazing Spider-Man number 408. But I did manage to get the Sensational Spider-Man #1 with the Ramones tape in it, still sealed.
With the cassette tape, no
Yes,
less.
it's still in there. See, look, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was kind of like, for $20, you can't go wrong. I mean, the other one is going for a whopping, I think it's like 100.
Yeah, I was about to say,
if it's raw.
That's an expensive variant.
And I'm like, oh, dude, really? Ooh. Last one I picked up, same thing, got it for a pretty decent price, was Batman 366. So I think we were talking about it. We think pretty sure this is the first Jason Todd. So something with Jason Todd. Let's put it that
I couldn't
way.
remember. The guy had a really nice set of boxes. It was it specifically said key issues and first appearances.
Yeah.
But then it didn't really. You were kind of left to your own recognizance to determine what you were looking at.
Yeah.
So is
and
what
then
it is.
Just real quick, couple of things. Got the Maximum Carnages all signed by Bagley.
The entire 12-issue run?
Nah, just the
ones that.
Although if I was smart, I would have brought those with me to New York Comic Con because Tom Lyle was there and Alex Saviak, and I could have had all of this signed. I just would have had to get Buscema. Batman and Spider-Man signed by
great.
Bagley and Scott Hanna. Come on, that was awesome. I was debating about getting this CGC'd, but
Probably should have.
Yeah, but one of those things. I was just kind of like, you were pointing out, it's like it would be nice to have slabbed, but. And then I got, of course, 365 signed by Bagley, and then, of course, had to Venom #1.
Good signature placement on that one too.
Yeah.
I seen one with Stan Lee, just signed it right over the fucking eye.
That's painful.
I think he does it on purpose.
Do we want to talk about this?
Yeah, last but not least, you guys are going to want to check out the interview we did with my buddy Alan Robert, who's the author and creator of Wire Hangers, Crawl to Me, which is this hardcover right here as well, and Killergy, and he's got a new book coming out soon from IDW as well. We have a great interview with that, so all the details there, and he gave to us a Crawl to Me hardcover book that he signed, the collected edition of the 4 issues of Crawl to Me, plus character sketches, the original script to comic book designs, and all sorts of great posters in there, and artwork by Alan and a bunch of other people. So, stay tuned.
Oh, wait, no, you didn't talk about the best part, man.
Best part. Oh, well, we'll get to that in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to say, stay tuned for
I'm sorry. I'm jumping
the
ahead.
first snow of the season in New York, not if you're like in fucking
Chicago.
Yeah, Washington
Well, it already
State.
snowed in Chicago.
We're going to wait for the first snow of New York, and we're going to give this away on that show because this book, the snow and the winter is like really part of the story. So it seems fitting to me that we wait for that. So make sure you stay tuned because we're going to give a lot of cool stuff away for around the holidays. And then we're on our way back from Comic-Con in Jersey.
And we're like, we're 2 Brooklyn boys, about as Brooklyn as they get. Where should we go to eat?
And we had to, of course, stop at our beloved L&B, Spumoni Gardens.
That's the second of the 2 trays, by the way.
Yeah, and this is what's left.
Yep.
Fat guys, go!
Listen, I'm training for a marathon, so...
Yeah, well, you'll run it off. I will not.
I got my long run tomorrow, so...
Son, mission complete.
Exactly, man.
We had some fun. We ran into some fans. We ran into
that was
friends
cool.
and fans of the show. We ran into our good friend Amber Love. We ran into Tommy Walker, who was over there. You guys remember Tommy from Daredevil and the Dixie Wrecked episode, which will forever go down in history as one of the fucking silliest, most fun episodes of the Pete's Basement Show. It was all around a really great convention, and I hope they do it again next year. I can't wait. Look for us. We will be going to WinterCon.
Yes.
Next 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
In the New Yorker Hotel? No? Where is it?
You're hopeless.
I know.
You're hopeless. Resorts Casino.
Resorts Casino. See, it began with an R. I was on the right track.
How many times have I said this today?
I don't know.
Oh.
So yeah, we will be at WinterCon in 2 weeks at the Resorts Casino in Jamaica, Queens. So if you're in the area or you feel like coming down, this is my first time at this show. I hear it's really good.
And if there's any people who watch Pete's Basement who are in charge and thinking of Comic-Cons, because let's be honest, there's a lot of people who watch this.
Yes.
Keeping those small cons, oh my god, it's so great.
Everybody has fun. Nobody's fighting. Nobody's yelling. There was one dude there that stunk. He smelled of body odor, and then I'm pretty sure he farted like right next to us. And I looked at Rich, I'm like, and then we just walked away because he had that look like, motherfucker, that was you. And now I'm like, no.
But even the creators were talking about how nice it was. The exhibitors were talking about how nice it was.
The creators were able to get up and talk to other creators.
Yeah.
How fucking wild is that?
That was great. I mean, unfortunately, we weren't there tomorrow.
Jim Lee's
yesterday,
there tomorrow.
Jim Lee, Claremont is going to be there. And a couple of other people I know I saw were
The
going to be there.
Simonsons.
Yeah, we missed them. They were there this morning.
Unfortunately. So, guys, hit us up, questionsofpetesbasement.com, facebook.com/Pete's Basement, and, of course, follow us on Instagram and Twitter for all crazy Pete's Basement news and rumors and all this great comic pictures. You'll find these pictures being uploaded slowly but surely onto Comic-Con, #latergram, because I guess that's what the kids are doing these days when they don't get to do something immediately on Instagram.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in, as always, and hit us up. Let us know what you're getting at conventions. Let us know what's on your wish list and all sorts of fun stuff.
What's
do
your
love
grail?
hearing from you. What's your
What's your
grail?
grail?
Yeah. See you guys next time.
All right.
Pete's Basement is copyright 2015, Ripped Productions and Pete's Basement, LLC. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.
There we go.
Good call.
All right. Because Roger would shit his brick.
Because fuck your free advertising.
That too.
Dick. All right.
Ah, my knee! Fucking cut!